Ka Halayun La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakaha Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, who teaches us 100% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000 of the valiant men out here teaching and preaching this 100% truth on the highways and byways. And salutations to the rest of the 1/3 of the hopeful elect, beginning with the men, women, and children. I'm your brother Magun Shalamar. Shalom. We're going to start off with Luke chapter 10, verse 18, and it reads, "And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven." Now this is in red letters. We know that to be Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And the Father's name is Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh, Yehuda, Yah, which is not his name. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And Yahweh Shai HaMashiach saying he beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. And this is not talking about the spiritual Satan, but his counterpart, which is this so-called white man, who we know it to be Edom, Esau in the Bible. And he's called the so-called white man because he's actually not white. His skin is red because his blood shows forth through his skin. And he have been given, he's been blessed with the riches of the earth and the fatness of the earth and the riches of the dew of the heavens. Okay, that was Esau's blessing, along with the sword. And around Genesis 27 chapter, around the 38, 37 verse on down. Okay, so this is who Yahweh Shai HaMashiach saw falling out of his power. Because since he was given all these blessings, he controls everything on this earth. Everything is in his hand. He has all the power. He has all the powerful weapons. He has all the best land in the world. He got the best houses. He has the best health care. He has the best land. He has everything at his disposal. But this is coming to an end, because we're hoping that this year in 2024 is when Jacob's trouble actually kick in. And we know that going to just kick off the MOTB, which we know to be the RFID C-hip. And once that happening, then we know Yahweh Shai HaMashiach and his angels going to crack that sky. And he's going to do some destroying, along with the missiles that coming over from Russia and China and those countries. So this is all taking place quickly. What Yahweh Shai said, this lightning falling like lightning, meaning it's happening. He's falling out of his power quickly. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven? Again, he's fallen out of heaven because this is his heaven. He's in complete rulership on this earth. What does Esau need to be saved from? This is his heaven. He has everything. He's in control. He was given the fatness of this earth and the dew of heaven and blessed with the sword. What more do you want? This is your heaven. But you're falling. You're losing it. You're losing your power in your world. O Lucifer, son of the morning. Son of the morning is talking about starting with the top elites, the Illuminati. The top elites are the top banking family. Your Rockefellers, your Rothschilds, your Barings, your Warburgs, your Morgan family. All of these are the Edomites, the so-called white man. The Jewish-ish people. You understand? They're the ones in the background that controlling that's the puppet of the United States and the rest of all these European countries, man. These top elites, the Illuminati, the light bearer. That's what the Illuminati call themselves to be. They supposed to shine this light, but their lightning is coming from the left-hand side of Yahweh. They getting their power from the spiritual Satan. That's who they worship. How art thou cut down to the ground? Yeah, because guess who's cutting you down to the ground? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah's cutting your ass down to the ground. And you ain't getting up from it because you losing your power. And Jacob got next. So this is not no get up and dust yourself off, you back in the game. Nah, this is it for you. Which didst weaken the nations. Right, because that's all you did. That's wherever you go, you kill, you rape, you destroy, you take the natural resources, you don't give back, you make animals distinct, it's like extinct, you make wildlife extinct. Okay, you pollute the air, you poison the food, you poison the water that we all drink, including yourself. You weaken the nations of people on this earth. And there's 18 nations on this earth, including the tribe of Israel. And every last nation has been touched by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, have been destroyed or killed and raped and plundered by this man. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. That's what he feels in his heart, that he is God. He is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Okay? He want to take the shuttles and go into space and put his satellites out into space and lie about he's been to the moon. He can't get past the outer layer of the atmosphere. So all of that was a lie, but he'd have satellites up in space, but not out into the space where he's saying he landed on the moon. That was all falsified. That's how big of a liar he is, man. This so-called white man is the devil, man. Because he want to be as Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, as you can read in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. Who is this congregation? The hopeful elect. The bulk of the tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel is here in Americas. Here in America. So that's why it says in the sides of the north. What is the north? North America. Because that's where you got the northern tribes, and the majority of the northern and the majority of the southern tribe is here in America. Now, we're scattered amongst the four corners of the earth, but the majority of the 12 tribes are here in Americas. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the most high Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Right. Who fly them stealth bombers and these warp speed jets and try to be like the chariots? You know? Who is in charge of all of that? Who is in charge of all of this high technology that they bringing out, like sorcery? Who does that? The so-called white man, this devil that does that, man. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Right. You're going to be brought down you're going to be brought down very low to hell, down to the bottom where we are. We're at the bottom. Okay. Our life here is hell. We're living in hell. You can look and find the 12 tribes of Israel. No matter where we are, you're going to find us somewhere in the ghetto, at the bottom of all the 18 nations. We're at all the other 17 nations. We're at the bottom. We're the ones is pushed on reservations, pushed in. Look at our street. Look at our hoods. Look at Philadelphia, man. You want to find out where Jake at? Just go to the hood. You can tell the difference. You will see the difference, because you're gonna see Judah, you're gonna see Ephraim, you're gonna see Reuben, You're going to see Issachar. You're going to see Simeon. You're going to see Levi. And you're going to see Benjamin. You're going to see a mixture of all the tribes here, man. You're going to see the mixture of all the tribes, especially in the cities. That's where we are, man. This is our hell. But you been brought down low. You been brought down. You been taken out of power, Esau. Verse 16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake his kingdom? Right. Is this the man? You see? It's not talking about the no angelic being, Satan, the left hand side angel. It's not talking about it. It's talking about his counterpart, the man. The so-called white man who's doing Satan's bidding. That's who Lucifer, the light bearer, starting with the top elites of the banking families. They know who you are, man. Why you think we can't get out of our situation? Why you think we can't? Why do you think they always put their foot on our neck when we start do something good and we start to build our community, and all of a sudden it just seems like something always happens? Guess what that is? It's the so-called white man. He know when we come together, he is afraid. He's afraid that we're going to find him out. But guess what? Guess what? The elect knows who he is. And the great millstone, starting with Apostle Tahara on down, is out here teaching this truth, man. We know exactly who this devil is, man. The full breakdown. Verse 16 again. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the nations, shake the kingdoms? Right, because who got the power to do that? Who got the power to shake the nations? Who made the earth tremble when World War II with all these bombs and whatnot, Hiroshima and Vietnam? Who did that? Who does that? We didn't come up with that idea of breaking neutrons and all of that. This devil got this technology from the left hand side, man. From spiritual Satan. That's who they worship. That's how they got that power, and it's still coming from the Most High. He's still doing Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah's order. This is set to play. This is a movie being played out, just to bring you down and put your ass in chains like you had us in chains. Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Right. Sit your ass in the dust means bring you down to the ground. It's twofold. You're going to be sitting low in hell because you're going to be out of power. Hell is a way of life too. What we living in is hell. You catching hell now. You go to Kensington and you see these Edomites out there catching hell, living in hell, walking like zombies. Sit in the dust also means in confusion. Dust is confusion. And that's what Babylon means. It literally means confusion. Why is it so confused? Because you come to America, everything about America is confused. Men looking like women. They pushing down that alphabet community at us every day, pushing it to our children in school. You know, you can look it up and see where a child 5 years old, especially Jake, the male, especially when it comes to a boy, a Jake. Oh, they trying to get to him early. Oh, you don't feel good, Timmy? You don't feel good. This was an Edomite. This was a so-called white woman talking to a 5-year-old black kid, so-called black kid. You feel like you might be a girl? You feel like you feel feminine today? Yeah. I mean, what kind of shit is that, man? Just because the boy is just saying he don't feel like talking, she want him to express his feminine side. What kid know? What do kids know about some damn feminine side until you fucking put that in his brain and shit? That's why this fucking devil gots to go, man. Old virgin daughter of Babylon, right? Because we know America is to be Babylon. It is Babylon, spiritual Babylon. Because America says that you can come to America and be anything you want to be. It's the great melting pot. It's the city of confusion. Sit on the ground. Being brought down low. Sit your ass on this ground. You done lost your power. There is no throne. Your throne is being taken away. Old daughter of the old daughters of the Chaldeans. Because the Chaldeans is talking about the astrologers, okay, which is you look in Hollywood, those are your astrologers today. That's all America's about. That witchcraft. Worshiping Satan on the left-hand side. You know, that's who they really worship. You go to Hollywood, that's what they do in order to be big in the entertainment. To be the Will Smiths, to be the Oprah Winfrey's, the Wesley Snipes, the Denzels, the Spike Lees, all of them. In order to be popular, get all this money, you have to do the blood sacrifices too. The Beyoncés, all of them. Practice that homosexuality, all of them. You got to sit your ass on that couch and go through that ritual. And do those satanic rituals, blood rituals. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Nobody in the mother nation, you don't see China calling your ass tender and delicate. You don't see them African countries over there calling your ass tender and delicate. Because they're starting to see what you are. You are the spirit. The devil the Bible speaks of. Okay? That's who you are. Verse 2, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thigh, pass over the waters, over the rivers, right? Because hey, that's a great millstone. I'm an affiliate. Great millstone, starting with Apostle Tahar on down. That's what they teach, the great millstone. It grinds. It's going to grind that mill to a fine. Take away the covering. Take away the locks, uncover the legs, uncover the thigh, everything, make everything bare. The shame of America. You're not gonna be able to hide no more. And what they say in the street, throw a rock and hide your hand. Oh, I didn't do it. No, not me. We come in peace. No, your shame of what you done to the Native American, so-called Native American Indian. Your shame what you done to the so-called Negroes. You know what I'm saying? That was brought here on the transatlantic slave trade. The atrocities that you've done across all 17 other nations, man. Every nation can tell you what you have done. Ask Japan what you done to them. To their grandmothers and to their great-grandfathers. Ask the Vietnamese what you've done to them. Ask the brothers down in Mexico what you've done to them. You can just go on and on, man. Ask Iraq what you've done. Ask Iran what you've done. Ask African what you've done and continuously do South Africa. Everything is being grinded out. Everything is being made known. It's being brought forth. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Right, because the sea is meaning the people. Nature, the sea of people, nations, and tongues, referring to Revelation 17, verse 15. The waters is talking about people. Okay? So woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, meaning the people. Okay? For the devil, the so-called white man, is come down unto you. He's fallen out of power, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. Short time for what? A short time before Yahweh Shah Hamashiach and his angels crack that sky, man. Crack that sky and get it on and popping and start killing their asses and burn up America and put their ass in chains for 1,000 years. And then, referring back to Obadiah 1 and 18, they're going to be exterminated. The end. That's a wrap. And they're the only nation that hasn't been given the blessing of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. The only nation. So they mad. They know this. They know, and they know they only have but a short time to try one more fight. You know, he's got one more fight that they're gonna throw the kitchen sink at. But why? Why is you so mad, Esau? Why is you so mad? Let's get Hebrews chapter 12, verse 17. Verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Right, you can't get no worse than that. You can't get no worse than the murder. You can't get no worse than being homosexual. You can't get no worse than being idolatrous. You can't get no best than being a covetousness. This is all Esau. This is what you do, man. You're filthy. As a nation, so-called white man is a filthy. You filthy rat. You filthy. You're a profane person, man. For ye know how that afterwards, when he would have inherited his blessing, he was rejected. Rejected by who? By Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, man. He was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Right. That's why this is why he's so mad, man. He sought repentance and hopefully to get back his inheritance. From who? From Jacob. Who is Jacob? Israel. Who is Israel? The 12 tribes of Israel. Us. The northern tribe and the southern tribe. Judah and Ephraim. He know he can't. He want to be us, but he can't be us. So he can try to pretend to be us and steal everything we have and try to take our flavor, but they can't take no salt from us, man. They can use us to get what they want, to get rich off of it, to get rich, but they can't be us. And they, in the top elite, starting with the banking family, they know who we are. And they hate us. That's why you catch hell out in the streets. That's why the when you walk out, they hunt our steps. That's why the cops will kill you just acting like you're gonna reach for a phone, make a phone call, or you try to be like the other so-called white man and try to challenge these devils out here in the street. And they so quick to put your ass to death because they hate us. Because they know that we have the inheritance of the kingdom, and they can't. They can't get it. They're in their heaven now. Revelation, start at chapter 13, verse 16. And he causes both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Who is the he? This is the beast, man. This is, we know to be the ancient Roman Empire, right? That got that had that wound, right? And who died from that wound, who was wounded, but he was healed. When that means that was the ancient Rome, right? When ancient Roman Empire fell And what reincarnated the ancient, the Neo-Roman Empire was America. America came back as the ancient Roman Empire. That's the beast. Ain't nothing in Romans, Revelation 13 is really talking about actual beasts. Like the dragon is talking about Esau's kingdom, Esau's European Union. What makes up the 7 heads and the 10 horns. Okay, that's dealing with Esau's union, the countries of the Esau, and also the other part of this dragon is talking about the NATO, which is his military might. So you got the side that does the political side, which is the EU, and you have the side that does the fighting, the military side is the NATO. That makes up the dragon. And what are those European unions? It's basically all Edomites. You got Spain, you got Great Britain, you got West Germany, you got Luxembourg, you have Denmark, you have Greece, Italy, Ireland. All these countries are Edomites countries, man. The so-called white man. Okay, and it started off in 1958, right, with those 10 countries. But the top elites of the banking, the Illuminati knew that we found out, like, oh, it started out with the 10 EU. It's called the EEC. But it started out with 10 countries, but they added more now. So more countries now, but they're still ran by who? The so-called white man. And guess who's on the head? Who is that whore that controls all of that controls that dragon? Is America. She's that whore that sitteth. Right? So this beast, the second beast that came up, that had 2 heads and one was wounded and was healed, right? That was Rome. That was the ancient Roman Empire. And when it healed, it came back, meaning it was reincarnated as America. Okay? Because why? Because America keeps everything the way how the ancient Roman Empire does. Because then the third beast came up with 2 heads, and the 2 heads represent the Senate, right? Because America bases its government off Russia, off of Rome. You have the 2 heads. One is Republican, one is Democrat. And when it was ancient Rome, it was called the patricians and the plebeians, plebeians, I believe. Salaki if I mess up that word. But that's who gave the power. That's who gave the power to America. So it's talking about these so-called white men, the so-called white man, these devils, starting with the top elites. That's who we talking about when we read into he causeth all, but both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay? And what is that mark? That mark is talking about the Karaks, the Karagma. Okay? Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark. Karagma, a stamp, an imprint, thing carved, a brand, idolatrous image, a stamp on the right hand of a badge of the Antichrist. Yeah. Okay? But we go into the root word etymology. And that root word etymology is karaks, a pale, a stake, a palisade. So we know this sharp instrument is going to scratch the skin. See, to sharpen to a point, it's going to scratch the skin, impale the skin. Okay? And what's going to be impaled is that RFID chip. Okay? And let's go back. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right. So now this is rich, poor, everybody on this earth, everybody, no matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, no matter if you're in jail or free, it doesn't matter. You won't be able to buy or sell without having this mark, the name of the beast. And we know, we're telling you who's the name of this. It's the Edom, so-called white man. Okay? Edom, Esau. He's the one in charge. He's the one doing this. Top elites, they're the one doing this. Or the number, let's go into number. Let's find out what number mean. Might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name or the number. Salaki. Arithmos. Okay, a fixed and definite number. It's definitely a number. So when they cut you, if they cut you with the palisades that's sharp and insert that that C hip, it's gonna be definitely gonna be a barcode with numbers, because you're gonna wave your arm in order to buy or sell. You're gonna have to wave your arm, and it's gonna have to, that number is gonna have, it's almost like your social security card. It's gonna tell you everything about you. Where you live, where you stay, what color you are, the height you are, what you drive, what you like to eat, where do you go, who you married to, how many kids you have, all of that. Whether you getting down with the system, whether you believing in their philosophies, whether you believing in their laws and legislation. Because if you're not believing in their image, if you're not doing the image, if you're not trusting their image, then guess what? You're not going to be a part of that society. You're going to be killed. You have to worship the beast, man. That's what it's telling you. You have to get down or lay down. Okay? Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. So yeah, that chip is going to have that definite number, a fixed number, and it's going to have 666 in it. Whether it's going to be consecutive, or it's going to be within that number. You're going to have 666 in it. And that's a brand. That's going to be just like, oh, you belong to that beast. You belong in that system. What is the beast? The so-called white man, beginning with the top elites of this world, man. They're the ones behind that. They're the ones that's going to be in charge of that, man. That new one world order. That's what that means. So with that, I'm gonna say, with this, I'm gonna end with this saying that we're not fooled by your wicked devices, Esau. You know, starting with the hopeful elect. All right, because the elder apostles are great millstones. They bring out this 100% truth. No other camp is telling Israel, telling the hopeful elect about this RFID chip. You understand? So we know we're not fooled by your wicked devices. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.